Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today is the day second of solving the POTD on Geeks for Geeks. So now let's just see what today's problem of the day is. So today's problem of the day is power set. Okay, it is a medium level problem. So now let's first read this problem. The problem says that we are given a string s of length n and we have to find all the subsequences of the string in lexicographically sorted order, which means that the strings which return should be sorted. As you can see here, for ABC we have got 7 number of subsequences and they are lexicographically sorted, which means A first comes A, then after A B comes, then after A B C comes. So it comes first. After that we have written A C because A comes first. First we will write all the substrings, subsequences which are starting from A, then we will write all the subsequences which are starting from B, and then we will write all the subsequences which are starting with C. We got total number of 7 subsequences in this problem. Now let's see example number 2. In example number 2 for AA, we got 3 number of subsequences, as first A is for the single A, second is index number second A, and third is the actual string which we have given as input. So our task is that we don't need to read any input or print anything. We have to complete the function all possible strings, which take string s as the input and returns the list of all the subsequences that can be formed from s in lexicographically sorted order. So here expected time complexity is omega n into to the power n, as same as for the space complexity. Constraints are given that the value of n will lie from 1 to 16 and S will constitute of all the lowercase English alphabets. So companies in which this question is asked is Snapdeal. So now let's just code this problem. Now let's just code this problem. So to solve this problem we will use recursion. First I'm creating a vector string here that I will return as result. Now I will create a function generate subsequences where I will pass my string s and the index, and third variable will be the result array, okay, which I have named as v. Now s will generate all the subsequences in v, and now what I have to do is I have to sort v. So for that I will apply the sort function in C++. So now we will return this v. Now what we have to do is we have to create here the second function which is producing our subsequences. Okay, it is a void type and its name will be GenerateSubsequences. Inside this function I will pass the parameter string s, then I will pass the index as ind, an empty string to calculate my subsequences, and a vector array to store my result. Okay, so first what I will do is I will add that element to my temp which I have got in this index. Now I will again call my function recursively to calculate all the subsequences ahead of this index. Okay, now I will pass the string, but I will increment my index value to be 1 and temp and v. Now what I will do is I will again pop back the value from my temp. So temp dot pop back the last value which I have added, and again call this recursive function to generate further subsequences. Okay, now I will code my base case which will be I'll check if ind is equals to the size of my string, which means I have reached the last character of my string. Then I will check if temp dot size is greater than 0, which means that I have encountered an element, I've added an element to it. So what I will do is I will push back my temp to my vector array. Okay, from this function I will return, and then I will give a return statement here. So now let's just run it. Okay, it's producing an error which says that expected a bracket. We are missing here a bracket. Okay, now let's just run it again. V dot push back temp. Okay, but I have created here vector of integer type. I have to create it of string type. So it is running successfully for the test cases. Now let's just submit it. So here you can see that the solution is accepted for all other test cases also, and it has completely passed this much test cases. So thanks for watching. Please like on it, comment on it, and subscribe to my channel. I will see you tomorrow in the next video.